Cover your face, Franz Wagner. The Pistons trailed by 15 earlier in the quarter, but they're on the run. Suggs moving it to Wagner. Cut off beautifully by Cade, who's been huge since returning. And then Duran makes the play. He's gotten going after that huge lefty tip dunk. Duran back to Harris. Tipped away from behind by Banchero, who's made some beautiful plays defensively, surprising the opposing team. Get it into Harris, who's been hot here in the fourth as well. Gets Banchero in the air. Good help by Carter. Harris shoots over him anyway. And it is down to 4. The Pistons look to be on the ropes. Huge challenge by JB Bickerstaff helped as well to wipe off an and one that could have pushed him back to 11. Suggs with 5 fouls. Robinson tried to deny Banchero. Now he gets it. Where's the help going to come from? Banchero crosses over, gets into the lane, almost travels, and he's fouled. Banchero makes them both. He's got 14 free throw attempts, only 4 of 14 from the field, but the Pistons haven't been able to avoid fouling him. Robinson at range. They screen for Cade. Wagner is on him. They switch it late here with Carter. Cade goes right through his arms for the foul and one. Carter was not up. Let him get ahead of steam. They didn't go to a straight switch. They're trying to do a late switch, and I love Cade just pushing really hard here. He didn't let him switch out of it. He just kept going right to the basket. Cade made the free throw. It's down to 3. They trailed by 15. You wondered if the Pistons would even score 15 more points in the quarter. Wagner up top. Cade moves his feet. Cade moves his feet again, won't let him use the screen. Still gets over the screen 3 times in a row. It's down to 5 already. This is Green guarding Banchero, has to fire a really tough 3, and he makes it! Wow! The Pistons played 23 and a half seconds of awesome defense, and Banchero hits a huge 3, only his 5th field goal. Now they want to go after Bane. They don't switch it. Carter is now on Cunningham. Cunningham kicks it to the corner. Banchero helped. Harris moved without the ball, and Cade saw the nail help from Banchero off of Harris. Harris was down to the corner, and Cade found him. Now Bane will set the screen. Banchero rechecks, goes into Duran. Stopped by Duran. Duran has completely come alive here in the fourth quarter. He had done nothing all game. Pistons could tie it with a 3. This is Cade taking it, and we're tied. What a comeback by Detroit. Use it or lose it timeout by Jamal Mosley. After the third quarter, Cade Cunningham was 5 of 17 with 8 turnovers. He has 11 points and 4 assists just in 7 minutes here in the fourth, and Tobias Harris has 10. And Tobias Harris just fronted Banchero and took it away. Pistons could take the lead here. Cade working on Wagner, gets into the lane, forearm to the chest, left it short, but a foul. He got him on the arm. That's so tough, though, for Wagner. Cade missed the second free throw. That's a tough call on Wagner when you get forearm to the chest, knock backwards, then try to recover, and they get you for a little tap on the elbow. Suggs off the screen. Banchero moving against Green. Good early help there, trapped in the box by Duran. Back out to Wagner. He'll try Cade off the Carter screen. Wagner has to go to a fading jumper to his right. Franz Wagner has not shown the jumper since returning from that high ankle sprain, but that's a huge shot to put the Magic up 1. Cade gets Banchero on him. Thompson, now they want to involve Suggs with the fouls. Instead, it's Thompson driving, can't get a shot up. He gets it back. Carter has him. Will Thompson look to shoot it? Instead, it's Harris. Over Carter on the move, and Tobias Harris can't rim it in. Great fight by Banchero to keep it alive away from Duran, and the Magic now with a 1-point lead. They got to get it across. They barely do. Thompson guarding Suggs. They want to go to Banchero, guarded by Harris. Duran lurking defensively. He's hanging out in the lane. That's a defensive 3 seconds they don't call. Here's Wagner with the 3, and he hits another jumper. Cover your face, Franz Wagner. I didn't love that timeout from JB. He's only got 2 under 3 minutes. They did face a run, but 2 tough Wagner jumpers, and they were getting good shots at the other end. I don't think they needed to really change anything. They barely get it into Duran. Cade trying to get the ball. Wagner is on him. Robinson off the screen. They didn't even look that way. Now Cade will try one-on-one. He's going to step back on Wagner. No, it's short. Not a good shot there. The ATO that they tried to run got blown up, but now Wagner is fouled out near midcourt. Wagner on the ball. Bain just went out apparently due to cramping, so De Silva is in. Harris denying Banchero. Wagner can't get to his spot. He waves away De Silva. Now they'll set a late screen here up 4. They could maybe put it away with a bucket. Wagner misses. Carter, clutch offensive rebound, fights it up, and he is fouled. Wendell Carter Jr. has been devastating on the offensive glass in the second half, and he has had so many clutch offensive rebounds for the Magic this year. Again, Cade tried to push him. It doesn't matter. Carter just grabs it anyway. Carter missed the first free throw. Second one is good. Duren has fouled out. Bickerstaff is now going with Asar Thompson at center. Wagner picking up Cade. Black is in for defensive purposes on Robinson. Carter calls out the switch. Cade tries him. Fell down. Carter pulled the chair on him. Great defense by Carter, and now the Magic are firmly in control. They need to run the time down here. They can get it to about 35 seconds. Double team comes on Banchero, maybe a little late. Now Wagner, they don't really have any kind of pressure. Banchero going to the step back. Off the heel, bounces up and in! Tyrese Halliburton, Don Nelson style, and the Magic are up 8. They're going to take this one and have a 2-1 lead in this series. The Pistons came all the way back. They trailed by 17 in the fourth. Cade hit a free throw to give him a 1-point lead. He missed the second, and in the competitive portion of this fourth quarter, the Pistons would not score again. Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero with a series of tough jumpers. Wendell Carter on the offensive glass. Thanks so much for watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any advice on how to improve these, we'd love to hear it from you. Thanks so much for watching.